Good morning. Just finished up having a blueberry bagel and a banana. I'm fixing to get dressed and work on some school. Alright, so this is my outfit for the day. So I just finished up doing all my schoolwork a little bit ago, and then I had some lunch today. Mom and I had hot dogs, and now I'm just drinking some Arizona tea, and we are watching The View. I think it's an older episode because it's from like 3 weeks ago when Top Model had first started Cycle 21, but Tyra Banks is on it, which is really cool. But look at Mr. Cooper. He sat across from me the whole time I did school. So I just finished up doing my hair. I just did like a semi-high ponytail. I did my makeup, which I really like, and then I put on these little anchor earrings, which I hadn't worn in a while. I thought they were really cute and summery, and they kind of match my lip gloss. But Mom and I are fixing to head out. We're going to go to the Fudge Factory, which I've mentioned before, has the best homemade fudge ever, and just a bunch of like gift shop, classic tourist things. But we just like going there, always checking out what they have, and getting like decorations for our future beach house. So we're going to head out in a bit, and that's about it.
Yeah. I'll try to get that bird and that post in it.
Sorry I haven't vlogged in a while, but basically Mom and I got back from the Fudge Factory and we hung out for a little bit and just chilled and relaxed. It's been just a really hot day out, and I changed Rosie's cage, and then after that we walked back to the sound / inlet, whatever you want to call it, and I wanted my mom to take some pictures of like some artsy pictures of me with my Simply Southern shirt, so we went back there and did that, and then we came back, got dressed like in our bathing suits and got our pool stuff together, and then we waited for China to get off work because by the time we were ready to go to the pool, she was getting home back to the camper. So then me, Mom, and China all went to the pool for a couple of hours, and the pool felt amazing. It is so hot today, and the pool was actually kind of warm, and it felt so great, like best pool sesh of the year. Like it felt so good. And then we came back, we just finished up eating tacos for dinner, and now me, Mom, and China are fixing to go to the shower. Look guys, it's the picnic shelter. I always get in that big tree incline. It's my favorite. It's been here for years. And then in the picnic shelter they have cookouts and like DJ dances, and during holidays they'll have like a lunch like the other day for Labor Day. But China and I are on a walk right now with Cooper, just walking him around the campground. It's so beautiful out this evening. There is absolutely no humidity, a light breeze, and it feels so great after these hot days. But we've been taking him on a small walk each night, whether it's been to the beach or around the campground, just practicing behavioral skills. Yeah, it is like a miniature version. Just practicing his behavioral skills, and then just practicing his walking and things that he's learning in class, and he's actually really improving. So we're on a walk, and the sun is starting to set, which looks super pretty. But we're gonna head on back and relax for the night. And I got Cooper's treats here in my pocket, but he doesn't know that yet. Look y'all, he's behaving. Walking straight, not tugging, staying on the left side. Cooper being a smart boy. He said, I know, I'm just so happy to be out the camper. What was that?
Oh, it was a bird.
Oh my word, Cooper, that bird was coming for you. It just flew into that camper. Maybe it had a nest. I have just been chilling and literally living up the Wi-Fi while I have it. Like I told you guys, Dad has to take the Wi-Fi each day while he works. He gets off at different times each day. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 5. So that means I don't have Wi-Fi till he gets off work. So literally, after I got back from the walk with Cooper and China, I've just been here watching YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, on like my apps and stuff, just literally getting all my Wi-Fi time in because I won't get it again till sometime tomorrow. So I'm just trying to catch up on everything. And I had me a Oreo Klondike. They're literally my obsession right now. Oh my gosh, they're so good. But I'm gonna get up in a second and get me some water. But right now I'm playing my fave game ever, which is Hay Day. I've been addicted to it for months. It's the only farming game that I've ever played, and it hasn't gotten old. Like, it's amazing.
Let me see that bear. Let me see. Can I have him? Let me see. Let me see. Wait, sit. Sit. Ready? Ready? Yay! You did a good job. Alright, ready? Sit. Sit. Oh, yeah. Alright, sit. Sit. Ready? Cooper, focus. Ready? Yeah! Let's go, boy. Let's go, boy. See, I'm really hyper this late at night. There's Rosie talking. Can I have bear? Can I bear? No, calm down, calm down. Cooper, sit. Ready, ready. Yeah, good job. Good job. Good job. Get your conch.
Get your Kong. Let's do this one next. Alright, sit. Drop the bear. Ready? Yeah, good job. Good job. Alright, let me see bear. Let me see him. I don't know why you're so hyper to be this late at night. But we'll do a game. We'll have a game of tug of war. Let me see it. A little snack during school. I am fixing to start my English work. I already did history and home ec, but these are like chocolate chunk cookies from Chips Ahoy. They have white chocolate and milk chocolate chunks. It's so good. Sitting here working on my schoolwork, and Mom and I like to have the TV on while it's just us here, and we just keep it on. I think it's just channel ABC, but I'm not for certain. But it's so funny because down here we don't have all of our channels like we have at home, and so we have to like make do with the shows that we have. But it's so funny because we leave it on this one station pretty much all day, and we go from watching, like, I actually got kind of hooked on these talk shows. We watch Good Morning America first, and then Kelly and Michael, and then the Queen Latifah show, and then The View comes on. And then I think The Chew comes on, but it's so funny because I've actually gotten kind of hooked to him. So I'm sitting here like working on my schoolwork, and then Cooper's under here hanging out. He's like claimed that spot over the past couple of days. And we're fixing to have some lunch, and then The View is on. Hey friends, so Mom and I are heading to the Sea Turtle Hospital. We haven't been in a few years, and I want to say, was it last year the new one opened?
Yeah.
Last year they actually closed down their old one or something like that, and then they made a new one in an all new location and everything, and we've been wanting to go, but we've just been really busy, and they're changing up their hours a lot for the fall schedule. So today Mom and I were like, you know what, we want to go to the Sea Turtle Hospital because they're open today, tomorrow, and then they have their whole new schedule and they're closed for like a week. So they've really been wanting to check out the new one, so we're heading off the island because it's like just a few minutes off, and we're going to go to the new Sea Turtle Hospital, and I really want to try to vlog and take pictures or something while I'm in there because I haven't seen this one yet. We tried to go our last trip, but the wait was too long, so if I don't vlog while I'm in there, I'm sorry, but I'm going to try to as long as cameras are allowed. So we're heading off the island right now, and I will try to vlog once I'm in there. Alright, so we are waiting in line. It's actually a lot less crowded than it normally is, and we're just looking through these windows so far while we wait. Hello, little turtle.
Do you have a set?
I think we're going to that plane. I see that one. I see that one over there.
It got hit by a boat propeller?
Yeah, that's what's on his shell there.
Look at him.
Big one.
His name's Creep.
See his shell? He probably got hit too by a propeller because his shell is dashing.
Oh, look how pretty that one is.
Wow. I think she said that was a Kemp's Ridley.
He's really darker than he's a lot lighter. What's that one's name?
This one?
C something. Look, he stuck his head out. Aww. He's so cute. That one keeps sticking his head out in the water. That one is massive. Look at its head.
Yeah.
Wow. Look, she's beautiful. I think it's
decent size. She's maybe about 20 to 30 years old. We don't exactly know.
Oh, look, Chocolate.
Trey's coming up.
Watching her move up.
Oh, yeah. They were all fed, but they do definitely associate people coming near their tanks with a meal.
What was this problem?
I believe she's been here for about 2 years, and she came in kind of just very debilitated, very thin, underweight. She had a lot of parasites on her, both barnacles and leeches. She was anemic, and so a lot of loggerheads who do kind of call them Barnacle Bill or Barnacle Betty, and they're just debilitated and need a lot of supportive care. We did examine her, and I call the loggerheads she, we don't truly know. And we did examine her yesterday. She did submit some blood work, and so based on that, we'll decide whether or not to release her. She is eating.
She will get a small snack of fish here and there just because she is a younger turtle. She came in a year or two ago because we suspect she was hit by a boat, and she's got kind of an injury to the back half of her shell, and you can see kind of a bulge as her shell's been growing. May or may not involve her spine just because her spine is so close right underneath the shell. So this week,
6 or 8 years old right now, about 20 pounds. Her full mature adult body size will be closer to 500 pounds. So she's got a lot of growing. Orleans
hospital for a condition that they call cold stunning. They're reptiles, so just like snakes, they're very dependent on environmental temperature to keep their body temperature at an agreeable level. And when they do,
She is one of the turtles that we're considering for release this fall. So hopefully, based on that, she'll be able to go back home and have a nice happy winter. Hopefully won't cold snap back. These guys eat lettuce and carrots and green peppers every day.
Green peppers.
And her personal favorite is the lettuce, but some of the other ones prefer the peppers, and they'll go and eat the peppers before the rest of their head of lettuce.
That's so cool.
And we plant the lettuce kind of in the holes of a trellis and sink it to the bottom, and then they eat it just like they would the
veins and arteries up in their neck that we usually try to
Look, Liv. I know, he's massive. Look at his head. He has a big head.
This one, the longer head down there came up from here very often. This one,
she's gonna come up right now.
Oh my goodness.
And she's been really quiet and shy today, so she has been staying down. But the past like 10 minutes, she's come up like 3 times actually. But usually she comes up every 10 minutes. You guys get a treat.
This turtle that we have here right now, anyone take a guess on how big she is?
She's pretty big. About 300 pounds?
225, yeah. This one's about 80.
Wow. She's actually
Take a little lap around maybe. She's very shy. She just was recently moved to this tank, so she's still getting used to the new sights and sounds, so she's a little bit of a privacy queen. You guys can maybe notice something different about her.
Oh my gosh, one of her flippers is
Yeah.
gone. Oh no.
So she was entangled in some netting, fishing line. And it got wrapped so tightly around her arm it cut off blood supply, and as she struggled to get free,
Which one's
it
gone?
amputated her flipper, her left one.
Closest to the wall.
Yeah, you can see the difference in size. So luckily for her, she can live in the wild with just 3 flippers.
She was one of the pictures out there they did surgery on.
Yeah, she is the
that's
first
what I
surgery.
was thinking.
So
Here she
on the
comes.
other side, that's on the right side. It was the first surgery performed in this building. And there she's going to take a nice big breath.
That caused
Oh, head trauma.
So both of these guys are blind and not able to
They're
be
blind?
released. Banks over here, we are in the process of trying to find a permanent home for him at an aquarium. And then Leslie over here is actually the permanent resident of the hospital. So she has been with us for 7 years. She came to us about this size and has obviously grown significantly in those 7 years. And she does really
Alright, so we just finished up our dinner a few minutes ago and we are heading to look at beach houses. We have 4 scheduled to look at tonight. Dad's running late at work, so he's going to meet us there. So we are heading to the first house and I'll let you know how it goes.